Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Babylon 5. It is time for episode 13, I think. I did briefly see what this was called. Is it called Signs and something? I hope you're all doing really well. If you are new here, my name is Marie-Clare. Thank you so much for joining me. As I keep saying, please ignore the mess. I know you don't care, but it's just messy, you know? So I apologise, but life is just crazy at the moment, as I keep going on about, but I just want you to know that I'm okay. I've had a couple of you message me saying that you just don't seem yourself, and I promise I'm okay. It's like, it's good stress now. Adam and I, my fiance, do have a separate channel where we did explain about bringing the wedding forward by 8 months. So if you do want to watch that, it's a really rubbish vlog. But if you're interested, I will leave the link below. But yeah, life is just a bit bonkers at the moment, and there's just a lot in my head, which means I'm not sleeping that well. So we're all good. First world problems. I fully appreciate that. But just for those of you saying I'm not 100% myself, I promise you I'm okay. I'm just tired. But aren't we all? We're all a bit tired. It's April, just. How is it April? What? No, that actually scares me a bit. It's April. Although I am loving spring weather. I love winter. I always talk about how much I love winter, but I think spring is my favourite season. There's just something really beautiful about this weather because it's not too hot either. It's actually quite chilly today. And I love daffodils. I love flowers. No, tulips. Tulips and daffodils I absolutely love. So I'm loving spring at the moment. Listen, let me just quickly tell you something. The fact that I'm rambling to you means I'm comfortable with you. So I know some of you don't like it, but it means that I'm comfortable and that we're friends. So this is a good thing. I get like this. I used to be like this when I used to watch the classic Doctor Who era. So this is really good. So I hope you're all okay. I genuinely care. How are you finding spring? Babylon 5. Last episode. We still didn't have Delenn. So I'm assuming we're going to see her a bit. I feel like every few episodes we're going to have a reminder about the Battle of the Line. In the last episode, it was mentioned again how, I almost said Koenig, no, Sinclair, is making enemies. And I just feel like we're building and building and building to something happening at the end of series 1, which is exciting. I do like that there's this kind of arc, is that the word, going on. I feel like we've had quite a lot of Garibaldi. So maybe he might take a step back in this episode. I just feel like we need Delenn. Maybe there'll be some focus on the ambassadors. Who knows? But there is obviously stuff going on in the background. It's just, what is that? What is going on between, oh gosh, I forgot my notes again, guys. Delenn's people and Sinclair and the Battle of the Line and what actually happened. I don't expect to find out soon, but hopefully I find out. As always, the full length is over on Patreon. You can get it on the Eccleston tier for £4.50 a month. And let's go.
Fighter, what is your situation?
We're escorting transport hit by raiders. Surprise attack. They're in pursuit. Power at 50%.
Launch Delta Wing. Tell them to home in on his signal.
They're coming in. Taking evasive action.
Oh, that's a nice angle. Oh my gosh. Oh, that looks nice. Who are you?
Identicard, please. This hasn't been updated in a while. I've been out of circulation. Spent the last few years doing some exploration out on the rim. Find anything interesting? Yes.
We can't figure out how they're getting out so fast.
Ships that small have to use jump gates, same as anybody else. Getting from the point of the last attack to the nearest gate takes 4 hours of maximum burn, but they were gone in less than 2.
Put Delta Wing on standby alert. Not long ago, something happened. I've been keeping it to myself, but the truth is, I need some help. Mostly, I need a friend.
You got both. What's
Oh,
the deal?
I told you about the Battle of the Line. The 24 hours of my life that I couldn't remember. I need your help. Try and find out what happened. This is strictly unofficial.
How funny I mentioned about it. I also really like that he's told Garibaldi, because how many situations do we have where someone goes through something and they just keep it to themselves? So I really like that.
Great maker. Nice piece of jewelry, isn't it? This is not a piece of jewelry. This is not the merchandise. This is the eye. But to me, it's just another commission. My job is to find things, objects, people, you name it. Now I've got my payment. I'll be on my way. Payment indeed. My government paid enough to buy a small planet. But I would very much like to know how you got your hands on this. No, you wouldn't. I hear there is a famine on your world's southern frontier. My condolences.
You should have thought of that before you strip mine our resources.
Ah, so it is all our fault, hmm? Now you can go to hell.
And you can kiss my pouch, you...
Now look what you made me do.
Oh, they are funny together.
Did you get any ideas?
Understood. I'll keep my eyes open. And Jeff, thanks for trusting me enough to bring me in on this.
Don't thank me until we figure out where this thing goes. We may both end up regretting this conversation.
I don't know about you, but I'm excited.
Ambassador Valar, Lord Piero, I am honored.
This is Ladira, my aunt, also the seer and prophetess of our house.
Ambassador?
My lady. Wages.
Oh, she can sense something,
The rest will help
right?
have me all the...
Destruction. Fire. Babylon will fall. This place will be destroyed. Fire. Death. Pain. Fire. Death. Pain. No.
And that sign at the back of her said Babylon 5 to host national conference. Is that a hint to the future?
Something wrong, Ambassador?
No. Just a moment of fatigue.
Ambassador?
Is he the shadow?
Leave me.
He's gonna kill that man.
Get out.
No one else knows that it's here?
No one. Except the man who brought it here. I think we can rely on his discretion.
The eye belongs to my family, my house. Why should I give it to the Emperor?
We must all make our sacrifices.
If I were to return with the eye, claim the throne for myself.
Lord Piero, please. I understand your feelings. You could do what you describe, but without support you would be dead within a day of trying.
We're trying to beat him to the jump gate.
What?
Earth transport vessel Achilles to all ships in Grid Epsilon. This is Earth transport vessel Achilles to all ships in Grid Epsilon.
Earth
This is a mayday.
transport
Repeat,
vehicle.
This is a mayday. We are under attack. We are surrounded by raiders. This is a mayday. We are
Why,
moving at
though?
speed to the jump gate. Come on, guys. We could use your help out here.
Any further transmissions from the Achilles?
Confirmed. Still reading her, Delta Leader.
Alright, let's hope we're in time to do some good. Delta 7 and 8, stay behind and watch the gate. If the raiders manage to double back and get past us, link in.
Nice.
I want to know how the hell they're getting in and out of here so fast.
That's far enough.
Oh,
I want the eye.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No more lies, Ambassador. And to make sure there are no further problems, you three have just become hostages.
surely you'd have held onto that box a bit harder.
And hide these bodies. We don't want them found until we're clear.
Babylon Control to Delta Wing. Do you copy, Delta Leader?
Confirm Babylon Control.
What's your status?
We just got word the raiders have broken off the attack. We're flying in pursuit.
Negative, Delta Leader. Do not pursue. Repeat, do not pursue. Return to base.
But
They
Commander,
want them to go.
Diversion, Lieutenant Commander. They want your force as far from the station as possible. Return to base at once. Ambassador, the ship of yours that's about to depart.
Commander, this is not a good time.
I have to warn you. We received information that...
Commander, look out!
tries to block the docking bay, I'll use the ship's thrusters and burn my way through. Understood?
Understood. We won't try to stop you.
I'd always heard you were a smart man, Sinclair. Now move.
Hero! Hero, no!
Oh gosh.
Defense grids online.
Ooh.
Alpha Leader, whatever's on that ship, they want it bad. Make sure it doesn't get away.
What about the station?
Yeah.
We can take care of ourselves. Now go.
Roger.
Avalon Control to Alpha Leader. Drive them toward the back of the station.
Confirmed.
Let me know when they're in position.
1 minute.
Okay, good.
Surprise.
Oh my gosh, is that Babylon 5, that tiny thing there? Ooh.
Babylon Control, they're opening a jump point. Repeat, they're opening a jump point. Going to maximum thrust.
Negative,
gosh.
Delta Leader. Abandon pursuit. You might get caught in the backwash. We've got their fighters. Don't risk it.
Commander.
That's an order, Delta Leader.
We figure 11 Raider ships destroyed, 4 damaged and captured. We're interrogating the prisoners now.
What if the eye being captured with that man was actually a plan?
Some injuries here and there, nothing major. It seems the bastard Kosh's encounter ship was damaged, but he's not telling how. Just asked for some equipment to have it fixed.
What about our ships?
3-star Furies were disabled and had to be towed back for repair.
Very convincing performance, man. Now, if you don't mind, please tell your captain.
What did I say?
He's busy. Look, we're big. We're organized. But in no way are we big enough to help you knock over the Centauri government and put you in charge. I don't care how much leverage you think the Eye gives you. You think they're gonna follow you just like that?
So his plan backfired.
You're gonna send a message to Centauri Prime. They've met our demands for the Eye, but they won't consider paying your ransom until they have proof that you're still alive. Because you wouldn't want anybody to find out about your... What the hell?
Isn't that Ambassador Kosh's ship? No.
What's one more annoyance?
Enter!
Good evening, Ambassador.
You go away. It's late. I'm in no mood for your game.
He's got the eye.
I'm leaving shortly. I got what I came for. But, before I go, a gift from friends you don't know you have.
Where did you go, eh?
From friends you don't know you have.
Let me buy your entire fleet of trains.
No kidding. I was planning to stop by and make sure they get off all right. You feeling?
I can't. We've got an earth.
What's that doing? Washing their hands?
To take the prisoners back home for trial. They plan to make a big deal out of this to try and discourage others.
If it works, I'll take it.
You probably know you weren't first in line to run this place.
I suspected as much. I was surprised when they called me. How far down the list was I?
Pretty far. Despite the problems, this is still a high-profile job, a real plum. Admirals, generals, the whole brass was lined up hoping to get it, but every name was rejected until they got to you.
Rejected by whom?
The Minbari government.
When I arrived here, I had a vision about this place.
He told me, but we came through the attack of one piece. The station's safe.
For now. But the vision, Commander. The vision is still there.
Oh no, this is going to give us an insight into the future. A future episode.
Is it a vision of what will be or what might be?
Future is always changing.
Okay, fine.
We create the future.
What if the Minbari have done this to get everyone on Babylon 5 so they can, like, rule? I don't know.
This is a possible future, Commander.
Possible.
And it is my hope that you may yet avoid it.
My God. That vision would haunt you, wouldn't it? Well. How funny that I spoke about the Battle of the Line and it got brought up. I love the fact that he has spoken to Garibaldi. It's made me really, really happy. One of my pet peeves in books or in TV and film is when someone holds on to information and they could have spoken to someone. So I love that. That's made me very, very happy. Okay, I really enjoyed the episode. I had a great time. It went so quickly. These episodes just fly by. I liked that lady had seen, like, could foresee something, and her showing us Babylon 5 literally exploding. The writers are planting these seeds. The writers have got these seeds and are just chucking them out. And now my head is going to become a bush because of all these seeds, because I'm thinking of all these endless possibilities, right? It is basically... I feel like it's basically been said to us, there is going to be a big something. Now, do I think it will resolve in Babylon 5 blowing up? No, because I don't think that will happen in series 1. But it's told us we're heading that way, right? I think another thing that is being reiterated to us is Londo and Jakar, their races, which are can't remember. They as much as they are funny together, there is some real issues between their home worlds. So there's tension there. Delenn had that triangle come up because she could see who that guy was. But he spoke to Ambassador Kosh, but he also brought the eye back to Londo and said, you've got friends you don't realise you've got. So I just feel like, I don't know whether this is just me being stupid, but I feel like I can't fully trust who's got who's back. Like, I don't know for sure who is the bad guy or who would drop someone in it or who would stand up and defend. I could not tell you at this point because I don't know. I really like Commander Sinclair, but I just... part of me is wondering with this whole thing with the Battle of the Line, like, what? He knows he can't speak to Delenn about it, right? He said that in a few episodes ago when it all kicked off. Because Delenn and that other person, oh, I can't remember, but he can't tell them he is aware of what he remembers, right? But then part of me is like, but, like, what if he's in on it? But then I think, for what reason would he be in on it? Like, what would he be gaining? And why was he chosen to be the commander? And all these other people who were more qualified weren't? What did the Minbari have on him? Obviously, you can't tell me a single thing. But I'm just spieling, you know? I really like that he spoke to Garibaldi. It's made me very, very happy because I feel like now he's got someone else on his side. Or has he done that on purpose to make it look like he's innocent? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what he would gain from... I have no idea what's happened between him and the Minbari in that 24 hours or whatever. And I'm just hoping the results of this are good. Like, imagine if, like, the resolution was just not very good. Like, my head can't even comprehend what happened in those 24 hours. What? Oh my... Guys. Okay. What if Commander Sinclair is not the original Commander Sinclair and he is actually a Minbari undercover? But again, what would that gain? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, you know? But another really, really great episode. I had I just have such a good time watching this show. So let me know your thoughts. Only answer the questions that you think you can. Obviously, moderators, if you think someone has crossed the line, then just remove the comment. It just goes into my hidden for review. Thank you to my mods for helping me out with the comments. And I will see you very soon for episode 14.